Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be sharing with you another pound cake recipe. To this cake we're gonna use the blender. So we add eggs, oil and sugar. I'm using here about a cup of sugar. This recipe asking for a cup, but I don't like my cake to be too sweet, so I didn't fill up my cup. So we mix the three ingredients for about 1 to 2 minutes only. We don't need to overmix this cake. There I'm just prepare my flour. I'm using here a cornmeal flour for this cake. I'm using 1.5 cups. I'm using the very thin cornmeal for this cake, and I add as well a pinch of salt. I'm always add a pinch of salt to my cake, especially when I use oil for my recipes. And after that, we starting adding the milk. I'm using my milk is just warm, not hot, but just warm milk. Half cup. You can use any milk for this recipe, even coconut milk. After that, I add corn flour as well. I use cornmeal flour and corn flour too for this cake. Okay, it's two different things. After that, we add the baking powder. Just mix it for a few seconds, and after we finish the mixing with a spatula, I prefer to do it that way, just to make sure the ingredients are mixing very well. Then we transfer to the tin. I'm using to prepare my tin. I use butter, but if you don't eat butter at all, you can use oil as well. Okay, please don't come here and say you said you don't use the butter for this cake, but you add the butter to the tin. You can use oil as well. Okay, so my oven was already warm when I started making this cake, and I bake this cake for about 35 to 40 minutes at 180 degree. So my oven is electric oven. Okay, so now I like to let my cake cool for a few minutes before removing from the tin. This cake is just perfect for tea time, for a breakfast. I make this cake a lot home for breakfast time. Everybody enjoy this cake. It's nice. So I really hope you enjoy to watch this video. Don't forget to share with your family and your friends. See you in my next video. Bye.